Today is Wednesday, December the 6th. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And today is walk number 2 during my Carnivore 30-day challenge. Yesterday I had my lab with me, Gus. Today, even though he did give me the sad eye, so it's Wednesday afternoon. I don't typically have Wednesday afternoons free. I'm a pastor, and Wednesdays we have a lot of activities. We have staff meeting on Wednesday morning, usually a staff lunch. Then it's preparation for a Wednesday night Bible study or whatever's going on. But it just happened that after the staff meeting today, I came home. Instead of going to lunch with the staff, I came home to fix myself some lunch, because I can do better at home than I can at the restaurant. And I'm free this afternoon because someone else is doing the service this evening, and I don't have to prepare. And I've got a lot of sunlight fixing to hit me just as soon as I walk out from behind these trees. I don't know what this is going to look like as far as in 5 more days, I will be at 90 days on the carnivore diet. I haven't lost any weight. Maybe 10 pounds, maybe. But I'm not losing weight. But I'm determined. I know I'm healthier. I feel better. I feel stronger. I sleep better. I'm just not losing weight. And I hear all the results that other people talk about they have from doing carnivore in a lot shorter amount of time, the amount of weight that they're losing. And I'm thinking, man, this ain't fair. I'm not a stranger to weight loss. I have a pretty drastic story of my youth, my strength. I was a power lifter in high school. I went to the ministry, which is a fairly not a lot of physical activity unless you make yourself get out and do it. I gained up to about right at 400 pounds. I know I weighed, the most I ever weighed on a scale was 398. And I'm feeling sure that there were times that I was heavier than that. And I went on the Atkins diet. I was in my 30s. I found out I was a type 2 diabetic. And I went on the Atkins diet and did a something similar to Atkins diet and low carb, carnivore. This was 30 years ago. And over the course of a year, I lost about 100 pounds. I went down to about 315, 320, maybe not quite 100 pounds. Back in 2017, I weighed about 310. And I went on the Optavia diet. You may have heard of Optavia. And I had a lot of success, and I lost 80 pounds in 5 months, all the way down to about 220-ish. And for me, with my frame, 220, people thought I was dying. And I believe in if you're just looking for a way to lose weight and the easy, I believe in Optavia. I'm not here to preach that carnivore is the only way, because I don't know that yet. And Optavia works. The only problem is that you just got to stick with it all the time. You just got to do it forever, and it's pricey. And I am a Optavia coach. Haven't been doing much coaching lately. I gained a lot of my weight back, and it's kind of hard to coach when you're not setting an example. But I decided back a few months ago that I was going to go carnivore. I heard a lot of good things. I heard a lot of good stories, a lot of testimonies. And I said, I can do that because I like meat. I can eat just meat. And so I'm doing it. And listen, I'm going to do a video where all I do is respond to questions and comments that you make on my videos. And thank you for those, by the way. But I haven't been a big carb eater since 2017. I have not had any carb cravings. My wife makes cakes. Our house has always got cakes in it, cake icing. And before I went on carnivore, I'd dip my finger in some icing once in a while and taste of it. But I haven't had any carb cravings. My body's not accustomed to getting a lot of carbs. I'm not a starchy guy. I've never been one to eat a lot of potatoes and rice and that kind of stuff. I do like bread. But I haven't had any carb cravings. And so carbs are not a problem for me. Not now. I mean, almost 90 days, I have been 100% carnivore. I don't have cheat days. Didn't cheat on Thanksgiving Day. I'm on this 30-day challenge that's going to go through Christmas. I don't see a problem I could do carnivore past the turkey. Or I may just cook myself a big giant ribeye steak for Christmas. Not a problem. So carbs are not an issue. So I don't know what the issue is. I'm stuck. Hey, so I walked yesterday. That was the first time. I walked a mile and 4/10. I thought it was further than that, but I checked it. If you saw the video, I got the car and I checked it afterwards, and I was a little disappointed. So I've mapped me out a route that I didn't even map out yesterday. I'm on a street that doesn't get much traffic. It's just a small lane. And so today, my plan is I mapped out 2 miles. My plan is to do 2 miles. Now here's the deal about weight. Some of you have said, and I get this, you said, stay away from the scales, quit worrying about the scales. Well, I didn't weigh for the first probably 65 days. I didn't weigh at all. I thought that I would be able to measure my progress with my clothes. And when I started noticing that my clothes were not changing, I decided that I had to break down, I had to weigh. Now, and listen, as a coach, I've always told people, just weigh once a week. Don't weigh every day, because your weight fluctuates so much and it could be discouraging. But I've decided that for me, It's less discouraging to weigh every day and see no change than it is to get on there after a full week and see no change. So I'm weighing every day for now. So this morning, yesterday I've done good as far as what I eat. I think I'm doing it right. So I got on the scale this morning. I ate right yesterday. I walked a mile and 4/10. Drank a lot of water, which I do. I drink a lot of water. Got on the scale this morning. I had gained almost a pound from the day before, from yesterday morning. Gee whiz. But you know what? I thought, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going to get results. If this works, it's going to work. I'm going to get results. And so I went and made myself some breakfast. I had 5 slices of thick cut bacon. And I had 5 fried eggs. And some decaf coffee. Because my 30-day challenge is no artificial sweetener, no dairy other than butter, and no caffeine. I went and ate my breakfast. Later in the morning, I got hit with the urge to go to the bathroom, and I don't want to be real graphic about what goes on in the bathroom, but I haven't had a decent move of nature. Let's just call it a move of nature in almost 3 months. I mean, it's just been, just a little bit here and there. And I feel a little bit of a gurgle in my stomach this morning. And I went to the bathroom. And I had a move of nature like I haven't had in 3 months. I mean, it was dramatic. And I thought, oh, I sure wished I could have done that before I weighed. I might have been down a pound. So who knows? So I've walked a mile. And I've turned around. I'm just going to backtrack. You can tell now the sun is behind me instead of in front of me. So I'm going back from whence I came. Yesterday I walked 1.4 miles. Today, if I don't collapse, I have to call somebody to come get me. It'll be 2 miles. I say that tongue in cheek. My back's hurt a little bit. It hurt yesterday when I walked. But my body's not accustomed to this. I'm a fairly active guy, but not exercise, not with exercise. I like to play golf. I hadn't played golf in a long time. I was thinking about getting back into golf. I ride a motorcycle. But here's the deal. I know some people that are in their early 80s that are already, they're in their early 80s. They're already feeble, slow, cognitive ability is not great. And so if you ask me what's my why for doing carnivore and believing for results, my why is, number one, I want to be healthy for my family, for Felicia, for my 3 children and my 5 grandchildren. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy for the ministry. I'm a pastor. I don't see retirement anywhere in the near future. I want to be healthy for the ministry. And when I get to be 80 years old, God willing, we're still here. And I get to be 80 years old. I don't want to be feeble, broke down, slow. I want to be sharp. I want to be strong. I want to be a strong 80-year-old. And so my reason, my why for doing carnivore, that's it. I don't want to just sit down and dwindle away. I want the last third of my life. I don't know what I've got left. You know, if I'm 3/4 of the way there, that means I'm going to live to be in my early 80s. I don't even want to have this conversation, to be honest with you. I want to live a long, healthy life. So that's why I'm doing this. I got a feeling that when I get old, I'm going to have other people to take care of. And I don't need somebody needing to take care of me. I don't want somebody else having to take care of me. Well, I know that don't last forever, but at least at 80, at 80, 81, 82, 83, I'm going to take care of myself. Well, anyway,